do.
Welcome to the To-Do. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae. Don't forget your hat.
I wasn't going to. Today we talk about some things that passionate to a chubby guy's heart.
Some people might say, you shouldn't go there, but we do anyway.
I mean, why wouldn't you, though? These are some of the best places to eat.
I mean, my grandparents swore off with them. Like, I tell them, I went to this place, they're like, how dare you?
Yeah. I don't know. We're talking about the roaming food trucks, the street food.
Oh.
I mean, and this isn't just food trucks. I mean, we're talking street food. We're talking about street hot dogs. We're talking about street tacos. We're talking about, like, the elote guy, which I talked about in the audio land. If you don't know who it is, you're not Mexican enough anyways, so I'm not going to describe it. You know, and then we talked about some of the ice cream guys. But, I mean, when we talk about this, what we really want to discuss is how safe is this kind of stuff? And should you be worried?
I mean, I honestly, from what I can tell from food trucks, does it seem like you hear a lot more about people getting food poisoning at food trucks?
Yeah. I mean, here's the deal. Here's how food poisoning works. You will eat the thing that's going to make you food poisoned, and it may not kick in right away.
Nope.
It may take a couple of hours. It may take a whole day. It just depends on your metabolism.
I had food poisoning, and I ate at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 3 o'clock in the night. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, so when you eat somewhere and you're like, oh, that place gave me food poisoning. Probably not the place you just ate. Probably a place earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Maybe something you should have not possibly eaten that was in your refrigerator.
Hey man, don't talk crap about
me and my your celery. Me and my dad have eaten some questionable things out of the refrigerator, like things that my grandma was like, "Why would you eat that? It was like 3 weeks old. Tasted fine to me." Yeah, I mean, meatloaf holds.
I have had that moment. My grandma made a little, like, I don't remember what it was, like corn. It was like a fusion of like meat and cornbread and all that stuff and cheese and stuff. And I just took a big slab out of it and started eating it. And she walks in there like, what are you eating? I'm like, oh, the thing that was in the fridge. Like, that's a week and a half old. I'm like,
a week and a half is not that old.
To her, 3 days is old. So.
Once it's cooked, it holds.
I already ate it.
Yeah, I have eaten enchiladas that are 2 weeks old. The thing that I really get worried about is when it has eggs or milk in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's when I'm a little hesitant about anything past 3 days. I'm like, because milk and eggs don't really hold.
No, they don't.
Like my egg salad, I'll eat up to a week. Because it holds in the fridge really well, but a week is about the max I'll let it go.
Yeah.
I think I had some egg salad that I made a week ago today. And it tasted fine, and you can tell when something doesn't taste right.
Yeah, you can usually tell on the first bite.
But I was like, no, it tastes fine. I'm going to finish it. I don't know. I don't have any more bread at the moment, so I'll probably have to end up throwing the rest of it away.
Oh.
But, so, I mean, yeah. The thing is, for the food poisoning part, yeah, you hear a lot because people always blame it on those. You hear it called the roach coach, I mean,
some of them
I've never gotten sick off of one.
I've never gotten sick off one either.
You have to use a better judgment, too. You can't just go to any of them. Like, you walk up to one and you can smell a funky odor, and, like, there's stuff dripping out the bottom that's not water or condensation.
The kitchen does not look clean.
You can see into the food trucks. You're like, you know what? I'm going to pass on this one.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Now, in L.A., there is some amazing food trucks. And they're, like, on the 27th, they're having a movie night, and they're going to have all the food trucks line up around a park.
Well, that'd be nice.
Oh, dude. Any kind of food you can think of kind of food trucks.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, dude, I would totally dig on that. But a lot of people, like your grandma, are like, no food trucks. And it's just this thought they've gotten in their mind that automatically food trucks are dirty.
I mean, my grandparents are so bad with that. We went to a Christmas thing, and they were selling popcorn there, and she's like, nope.
Yeah, I mean, they sell popcorn outside of Condors.
Yeah.
And she'd probably be the same one. Nope. I mean, they have coffee trucks now. Guys that go around, and they have coffee in these food trucks, and it's some of the best coffee you'll ever have. But people are like, nope, it's in a truck.
I will say coffee
it's mobile.
Coffee in a truck, that does sound kind of weird, but...
It does, but it worked really well.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was Bakersfield Brewers or something like that. It was really good. It was outside the Condors game. My favorite food truck or street food is the street hot dogs.
I knew you were gonna quote that.
Brazilian hot dogs. He has a little vendor station, and he's a legit one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like the whole little cart kind of thing, like you used to see back in the day, like and you see in New York.
The old school,
Yeah.
You had a ball game. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs.
He's got the cart, and he makes some bomb hot dogs. And by the way, if you're in Bakersfield area and you haven't had a Brazilian hot dog, You should find him. He's on Instagram. He's amazing. His name's Rudy. Oh my goodness, some of the best hot dogs you'll ever have. $4, get you a loaded hot dog. It's amazing.
I can't doubt
Worth
that
it.
because I haven't had it yet.
It's kind of hard. You have to be kind of older because you have to be like out past 11 to get the food. Sometimes he does catering events, which he does cater much. I've considered so many times, like, I could cater him, but he has a bad mouth, so I can't bring him to anything that I have to worry about his mouth about. He's a cool guy, but he learned English around bars.
Oh.
So, I mean, every other word's kind of F word, and he thinks it's just fine.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. No, that's how he learned it.
Yeah, that's how he learned it.
Whatever. It helps. It's his sentence enhancer. So, I mean...
and it works.
It works. So, but that's my all-time, like, you go outside of, you leave a Dodger game, you leave a USC football game, and you smell street hot dogs because, and these are the people that have like the little griddle plates with like the Bunsen burners underneath them, and they're like making it right there, like, who wants a hot dog? You don't hot dog, man, $2, hot dog, you want fully loaded $4? And I'm like, oh, I want a hot dog.
Yeah. I remember when we left the Condors game last for the team group, and I smelled hot dogs. I'm like, Josh, he's like, you start smelling, you're like, not him.
It's not him.
Darn it!
He should sit outside the Condors. He should. But he doesn't because it's usually the same night as a bar, and he makes more money at the bar.
Yeah.
Because you get guys that are drunk. I mean,
at least no street hot dogs.
I was drunk one night. I ain't gonna lie, and I came out of there, and he had those street hot dogs going. I spent $30 on hot dogs. I bought 4 for myself, bought 2 for my buddy, bought 2 for another buddy, and then I gave him a big old sizable tip. Because those were the best freaking hot dogs I'd ever had in my life. I was like, these are so good. He's like, I know what that means. That means you're going to buy another one. I was like, yes, you're right. Load up another one. Screw the rest of these people back here.
Another one bites the dust. I'm ready.
He would load up like 20 dogs on his little griddle plate, and he'd have all the onions. I'm like, I'm buying them all. It's $100. I don't care. Buying them all.
You just look back at the line. It's all mine, boys!
Sorry, you're going to have to wait another 30 minutes for the next round. Load them up, Rudy. Loaded.
All loaded.
No, one night I do remember I took Shandy and we went and had, and I'm sober, I don't drink anymore. And I took Shandy and I was like, you've got to have these. Even when you're sober, these are the best hot dogs you ever had. And so he's sitting there and he's like, he's just chilling out there. I go, what up, Rudy? He goes, hey, salty boys. I'm like, yeah, because when we go there, we were working at Salty's.
Yeah.
So we're salty boys with some salty, tie tip time. He's like, yeah, okay, you guys down? We're eating hot dogs tonight, so come on now. Are you done making them yet? Because he would like start at like 10:30 if you're lucky. Most of the time, you had to wait around until like almost midnight before you get hot dogs, which is fine. Because they're worth it.
I remember when you lived in Bakersfield and I was at your house. I'm like, so Josh, we going to find him tonight? And Josh was like, you look at the clock, like, he'd be out. You look at Shandy, and she's like, nope. Like,
I go, the warden said no.
Like, no,
we're chilling, playing games. But I was sitting there, I took her out, and we had hot dogs. I bought her 2, and I bought me 2, which came out to, so what's that, 12 bucks? 16, yeah. $16. Gave him a 20. I said, you know what, give me one more. And I laid down another 20. And he goes, all right, so you need change? I go, nah, man, that's for you. I go, in case they don't come tonight. He goes, for real, dude? I go, yeah. And give me a hug. I go,
salty boy!
I go, you never know if you're going to get, what you need.
You don't.
Especially with a guy like that. And that's the big risk with these food trucks is they never know if they're going to have the clientele they need.
Yeah. It can change drastically. You can go from one day like, oh man, McDonald's shut down. You're the close man. We need to go, and you're racking in dough.
Oh, you're selling so many tacos, so many dogs, whatever. You're just selling out. I mean, you're out and be outside the sports event, and there's nothing open.
And little do you know, a new McDonald's is being built out right next to where you usually are at, and now all your clientele gone because now they can get $1 cheeseburger.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's one of those things like with Rudy, the reason he waits out so long is because after midnight, really, downtown, there's nothing open.
Oh,
unless you're driving.
Yeah.
And if you're downtown after midnight, you're not driving.
No, you're
like,
hammered.
I'm either going to IHOP, I'm either going to Denny's, or I'm going to get some bomb hot dogs right here.
Don't you mean IHOB?
No. Anyways, so it's like, those are your options. And you're like, nah, I'm going to have hot dogs right here. Or I'm going to have that food truck that's sitting outside the bar with tacos ready to go.
Generally, people that have that smart and they're like, that's my clientele, they know, I'm going to make money off of this. I need to look nice.
And I know that I'm going to be up late.
Yes.
So I'm going to sleep a little bit later into the day.
You get that nocturnal schedule going, and you just start grilling at 7.
Yeah, and then during the week you do the caterings.
Yes.
But yeah, so I was like, when you look at these things, don't be afraid to eat these things. There's no reason to be afraid of a food truck.
You just gotta use your judgment and say, like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You gotta use your judgment looking like, as I said, kitchen, there's some pots and pans in there, kind of, okay, whatever. But when you start seeing food more scattered around, you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, I just had this throwback in my mind when I was in Oklahoma. I went to a sketchy place. I mean, it was sketchy. It was a food truck, but they were chilling, there. And they only opened after midnight.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, my buddy was like, dude, you gotta trust me, this is the best, and it was fried chicken.
Oh.
He's like, this is the best fried chicken. It's better than any KFC home cooked. It's better.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's like, trust me, dude, trust me. He goes, it's in the ghetto. I'm like, actually, that is a point that I need to think about. And so, literally, 7 of us go from the college in 2 cars. And we drive down there, and we're trying to find this place. And the dude's like, it's right around the corner. He's always right around the corner.
Yeah.
And we come around this corner, and we park in this parking lot that was a little sketch.
Little sketch.
But I'm at home. I'm in the ghetto. I'm like, look at my truck. They ain't stealing that, dude. That's a lowered S10 with a broken thing, and it's got some stickers on it. That belongs here.
Yeah.
Now, my friend's car was a nice, really nice, like, Cadillac-looking thing.
Oh.
That, it wasn't a Cadillac, so it didn't fit.
Yeah.
And I was like, that might get stolen. And so we pull up, and it's like 11:30. And I go, bro, I thought they'd be open. He goes, oh, no, they open after midnight. I go, we have curfew, man. He goes, I got that all taken care of. Someone's waiting for us at the girls' dorm and the guys' dorm to let us in when we get done. I'm like, all right. I'm cool now. As long as I gotta wait to get back without getting in trouble. We walk up to this place, and I knew it was gonna be good, not from when I walked up and it was like sketch, or it was in the ghetto. I had a slight, sometimes ghetto you can get let down.
Yeah.
But when I saw all the people, and excuse me, but they were all darker color. They were African Americans, and they were lining up. And my buddy's like, we gotta get in line, because that's getting big.
Yeah.
I mean, there was 15 people deep in like 5 minutes.
That's scary.
And they didn't even open yet. So we all of a sudden us get in line. We're like, all right, so we're waiting. And we get this food, and I kid you not, we drove all the way back to the dorms before we eat it. We started eating that, dude. They put like honey sauce or something on that, and they had sweet potato fries with it. It was some of the best chicken I've ever had. And it was cheap, like $8. And you got a breast and a leg, or a breast and a wing, or whatever you wanted, and the fries and a biscuit, and like that's what you got for $8.
Oh my goodness!
And we were sitting there, we were all sitting in the lobby of the men's dorm and just chowing down on these dudes, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'd have never thought that place gave me this good of food. Same kind of situation at Los Fuegos.
See, that is the power of perception and expectations right there. Like, I will always mention this. The new Ghostbuster movies, I had super low expectations. I was expecting like half a star out of 5. Mm-hmm. I watched it. It was more like a 2.5 star out of 5.
Average.
So it actually was like, it actually not that bad. That's the whole point of it, like expectations.
It's like when you go to a McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia a little bit from when you were a kid.
Yes.
You're like, I really want some nuggets. You go there and you eat it, and you know what? It doesn't let you down. But at the same time, you're like, I probably shouldn't eat that.
Yeah.
However, when you go to a food truck, you instantly are like, I don't know about this place, man. It's a new place. Like, even when I rolled up to Vatos, they had a really cool food truck. I mean, they pimped it out. And I was like, I don't know about this place, man. But my brother's like, dude, it's good. Trust me. Eat there. So I ate it, and it was great.
Yeah.
So every time you go up, you're like, I don't know about this place. Give it a try.
I mean, I'd say what's the worst could happen to you, but...
Yeah, you both throw up at the same time. Whatever.
As I said,
I've done that before. It's fine.
Sense. Just look at it, examine it, and if you have... Not like I said, like, a sense of, I don't know if I should do this, but if you're like, oh, I shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
There's
a sense, and then there's a knowledge.
If you go from I don't know to I shouldn't...
Yeah, don't eat there.
Don't go for the I shouldn't, I don't know, maybe.
I had one of those moments. I rolled up with a buddy. We went to a place. It was a pho place, which is Vietnamese food.
Yes.
I'm not down with that, but I'd never had it before. The guy was like, trust me, it's good. I gave it a chance. We walk in. Got even more sketchy. I was like, I'm not eating here. But he was like, trust me. I didn't even know him. He was my brother's friend.
Yeah.
I should have known, but I was like, whatever. I go, what should I order? He goes, everything's good. I'm all, that's a lie. Because everything is not good at every restaurant. There are some places that one thing is not good.
Oh, yeah.
And so I ordered chicken walnut noodles with gravy. Because she's like, the waitress was like, no, the gravy's good. I'm like, all right. And then everyone got egg rolls, which I've had egg rolls and vegetable rolls, spring rolls.
Yeah.
They're good. They come out and they're not deep fried, and they're in this condom wrapper.
Yes.
Disgusting. And I tried to eat it, and it was chewy, and it did not taste good. And then I got my snot-covered freaking chicken, and it looked like semen. I was pissed. So I had the knowledge, and I should have just been like, nah, I'm not hungry, guys. Yeah. But I gave it a try. Fooey on me for wasting $15.
I know one of my friends loves pho. They love it. Like, it's their favorite meal. Coco, I'm shouting you out. I hope you're watching. And for the longest time, he's always asked if we wanted to go, because him and his dad and all his family, they always go to a pho place. And they're like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I'm like, sounds cool, but at the same time,
you never know.
You never know. From what I've looked from pho, I probably won't like it. But who knows?
Have you went yet?
No, I've never tried pho.
I think you should at least try it. It's an experience in itself. At least it gives you the reason, like, no, I've had it, I don't like it. You
should always try something once.
Yeah. But, if you've never had liquid coming both out of your mouth and your butt at the same time, you should definitely try that too. Yeah. That's what happens when you get food poisoning. So,
good time.
Yeah, it's a great time. You enjoy your life, and you have a great appreciation of bowel movements. When you can control them.
That's the best part.
When we talk about street foods, everyone going always like, I don't know about that. It's usually cash only. Whatever. I'm cool with it. Usually makes it cheaper.
Yeah, I'm like, you should probably always have some cash on you anyways in the first place.
You should at least have $20 on you at any given time.
I go a little bit above the average. I go to $50 a dollar.
I don't have $20 on me right now. But
sometimes it happens. Josh spent that $20 today.
I have that $20 on my desk right now.
Oh.
I have your $40 you gave me. Anyways.
But
it's reserved. Money, it's reserved. So, but, there have been some times when I rolled up and I tried a place and I'm like, you know what? That didn't work out so great.
Oh, yeah.
No. And it was, street food, they just didn't know what they were doing. But for the most part, I enjoy it. And for the most part, you can tell when it's going to be bad. You can tell when it's going to be good. If it's plain looking, you got a chance of it being bad. If it's really decked out, you've got a higher chance of it being bad because they're trying to disguise something. They're trying to hide something.
I mean, okay, I'm going to shout out Denny's here because I went there last night. Their burgers are so sloppy looking. It doesn't look good. But the taste, it's decent. It's decent. It's not,
Build your own.
It's good. It's not bad. It's not great. I like them. It's good. But the look of the burger, it looks glued together with cheese. Mm-hmm. And it comes with a side drink of grease.
Yeah. Let me point out real quick for those who don't know. When you go to a carnival or you go to, the fair, you're eating street food.
Oh, yes.
Because that's what that is. I mean, even though they're all set up in one line, that's street food.
That's the
mecca.
That's the golden street right there.
That is the mecca of street food. You're like, I don't know what I should have first. The turkey leg? Or the corn dog? The deep fried dough? Or the deep fried soda? Or the deep fried Oreos?
Corn dog.
I mean, we know what we want. You guys have seen it.
You've seen the video.
But yeah, I mean,
corn dog.
Those are all street foods. So everyone gets these like Roach Motel things when they think of street food. I've had that. I was working at my buddy's shop. We went over, and it was convenient. We had chili verde burritos.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't stay in me long. And it's fine. I got over it really fast. Whatever. It was worth to know that place is not the place to go to.
It's got to expand your knowledge, get more wisdom.
What I would really want to go to is when I go... L.A. has some of the best street food you'll ever see. I mean, they've got pancake, they've got crepe place. I mean, these are all street food places, but you can walk up and you're like, I want the crepes with strawberries and cream on the inside and powdered sugar, and they're like, oh yeah, this is going to be $3, and you hand it to them, and they're like, slap. And it's just a little thing, but it's amazing.
Oh yeah.
And they have groves of them: hot dogs, burritos.
I will say one thing I always wanted, but it never happens here. Is that in the Spider-Man movie? I think it's Spider-Man 2. He just gets, he's walking down the street, he just bites into a hot dog. He bought it right off the street. And I'm like, that would be nice to do one day.
Buy a hot dog right off the street.
Yeah,
it is good.
That is like the dream,
it's life.
And it don't happen here very often.
No, we don't have them.
No, we don't. Besides Rudy.
Yeah. So if you've ever had a street food that you really enjoyed, we have a comment section below for you to point that out. I mean, if you have suggestions for Shafter or Bakersfield, please put them in the comments. We will try them. We've got to go find something to eat.
Man, eventually. I think that calls for what food truck taste test.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe.
One of these days. But
One of
if
these
you
days.
like the video, hit a like button. Smash it! Because we really need some likes.
How many times did you hit that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm like, if you hit it 7 times, hit it 1 more time. Hit it 1 more time. Now you've made sure you liked it.
Yeah, make sure you like it. Do us a favor and like it. Now, if you didn't like street food and you're like,
Yeah. My
you
grandma.
you can dislike this video. It's fine. We
I
won't
like
be
street
mad.
food.
We won't be mad. We'll just be like, you will no longer be a subscriber. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you can
You
also
can
dislike.
redeem yourself by donating on our Patreon.
Easy now. Anyways, but you can also subscribe to us so you know when we upload, what we talk about, and that kind of stuff, and you get a full-on list of everything we do.
And with that subscription, you can also hit a notification bell so you can ring a ding so you can always know when we're uploading.
Yeah, and then there's some cool stuff that's going to come across the top screen.
That's gonna be fun to animate later. I don't know what I did, but I'll find out.
Yeah. So these are all the places you can reach us, as well as at lightlyfood or lightlyfood at Gmail or Hotmail. Hotmail, Gmail, hot G. Anyways, hot G.
G-hot.
G. And then, of course, if you want to hook us up with some money, the Patreon is where you do that. You can give us $1. It's $1. You know what $1 is? This is $1. Actually, it's $1.50, but it's $1.
Doollar.
But yeah, I mean, it's not going to kill you. I mean, we're not like those people that are like, you've got to give us $5. You got to give us $10. I don't.
You gotta give us $500.
Oh, you get a sword if you can do that, though. But I'm not gonna look down on anybody who gives us $1. In fact, I'm going to praise you for it. You get a shout out for it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And you don't feel it coming out of your bank account. I swear. And if you're like, I don't have a bank account, your parents won't feel it.
I mean, $1 a month. I mean, I'd probably lose $1 a month. Let's be fully honest.
I know there's $1 right there on the ground.
Yeah, right there.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's just one of those things. And it helps us, and it gives you a reason to keep watching us, to follow us, and it makes you a part of our community.
Yes, and also with that $1 donation, you also get to actually talk to us in our Patreon, in our
Discord?
in our Discord.
Yeah. And that's a place where you can talk to us live. You
And-
can go on, you can talk to us, we can play games together, whatever.
Whatever. And if you donate $5, you get your music bot privileges as well, which is always fun.
And you get some other stuff, goodie bags, stuff like
Yeah.
that. Stickers, what have you.
What have you?
But that's always what you can do. So, hey, that's going to be... Wait, I forgot.
The audio.
Yeah, there's these things that, these guys, they listen to us all the time anyways.
I mean, they're here right now, right beside you. You guys can't see it, but they're right there.
Yeah, and they're listening alongside of you, but without watching us.
Yeah.
And if you're like, ooh, I'd really like to listen while my phone's in my pocket, you can catch us on, coming up right now. That's where you can pick up the RSS feed, and you can chill with us, and you can listen to the hour-long episode. Also on iTunes. Yes, you can rate it and review us there. The higher the ratings, the more reviews we get, the more they send us out.
The more we spread, the
Yeah.
more the Doom Nation grows.
And speaking of growing, we are now also on Spotify. It's right there. That's a big one. Not a lot of people get on that. It happened to be that we and Just the Worst Podcast got on Spotify about the same time.
We're Spotify brethren and sisters.
Yay! Anyways, thanks for stopping by for Two Dudes We Do.
And Let the Food.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae.
How do you do?
I'm not gonna lie, street taco sounds amazing right now.
Or street hot dogs.
Bye!